As men, we all know how hard it can be to approach women, especially when they are really hot. And the first thought almost all of us go through is, she's gonna think that I'm a total creep. And I get it. I've been there. So, in this video, I will tell you what to avoid in order to not be creepy and successfully approach women. We'll be discussing some typical blunders men often make when approaching women and why these behaviors might be causing more harm than good. It's not about pointing fingers, but about fostering understanding and respect. So, are you ready to gain some insights and perhaps change the game for the better? Sit down, subscribe, and let's dive in and unpack some of these common mistakes, shall we? First off, unwanted physical contact. This one seems obvious, but it's surprisingly common. Let's break it down. Imagine you're at a social gathering, and you decide to approach someone you're interested in. You might think that a casual touch on the arm or back might be a friendly gesture, but here's the catch. Not everyone appreciates it. Personal space is like an invisible bubble around each of us. For some, this bubble is smaller, for others, it's larger. The point is it's there, and it's crucial to respect it. On the same note, it might be common sense, but do not touch her butt, no matter how good it looks. Unsolicited physical contact can make a person feel uncomfortable, even threatened. It's a clear invasion of their personal space. It's like barging into someone's house, uninvited. Not cool, right? So, when you're approaching someone new, keep your hands to yourself. Let the other person take the lead when it comes to physical contact. Remember, respect for personal space is key. Mistake number 2, overbearing behavior. We've all seen it, that guy who just doesn't know when to back off. He's persistent to a fault, and despite clear signals of discomfort, he keeps pushing. This kind of behavior can be really off-putting and, frankly, downright creepy. It's a clear sign of disrespecting personal boundaries. Understanding and respecting boundaries is critical in any social interaction. It's about recognizing the signs. A shift in body language, a change in tone, a lack of enthusiasm in her responses. These are all cues that she's uncomfortable, and when you see these signs, it's time to step back. Respect her space. Allow her to express herself freely. If she's not interested, don't push. Being overbearing won't win her over. Instead, it'll only drive her further away. It might even get you arrested in today's world. Remember, no means no, and it's important to respect that. Moving on to mistake number 3, inappropriate comments. Now it's all too easy to slip into the trap of objectifying remarks or off-colored jokes, especially when you're trying to break the ice or show off a bit of humor. However, these comments can often come off as disrespectful or even offensive. For instance, focusing on physical attributes or making a risque joke might seem harmless to you, but it can make the other person feel uncomfortable or objectified. So whatever you do, avoid commenting on how thick her ass is or staring at her racks. It's important to remember that every woman is an individual, not an object or a stereotype. Most women would not find these type of comments funny, especially if it comes from a dude they barely know. So instead of relying on potentially offensive humor or remarks, try engaging in meaningful conversation. Ask about her interests, her day, her opinions. Show genuine interest and respect. Remember, humor is great, but it should never come at the expense of someone's comfort or dignity. It's crucial to keep the conversation respectful and appropriate. Mistake 4, don't be a stalker. This one is crucial. Bro, you can look but don't stare. As soon as you make eye contact with her, it should be a sign for you to approach her. The last thing you want is to be perceived as a stalker with creepy staring episodes. If you guys make eye contact with a girl more than 3 times and you still didn't grab your balls to approach her, just leave. It's a L. The longer you wait, the more creepy and afraid you look and the less attracted she gets. I know it's hard and stressful, but once you make eye contact with a girl, don't overthink it. Count to 3 in your head and just walk up to her. This is going to prevent your thoughts from paralyzing you and also make you less nervous. First and foremost, it's important to remember that women are not aliens from another planet, but regular people, just like you and me. Treating them as equals is the pillar of successful communication. Everyone has unique boundaries, and understanding and respecting these are crucial when speaking to women. So, stop putting women on a pedestal and thinking that they are perfect. They are normal human beings and they can be nervous just like you. So instead of making the conversation weird by being super nervous or complimenting her 10,000 times, talk to her like a regular person. So what have we learned today? Well, we've journeyed through the common mistakes made when approaching women, and we've delved into why these behaviors can be off-putting, even creepy. Let's take a moment to recap the major points, so they really stick. First, we discussed how unwanted physical contact can be invasive and uncomfortable. It's essential to respect personal space and understand that touch should always be consensual. Next, we examined the issue of overbearing behavior. Remember, coming on too strong can be intimidating. Balance is key. Show interest, but give her the space to reciprocate or decline. Then we looked at inappropriate comments. We can't stress enough how important it is to consider your words carefully. Respectful and appropriate language fosters positive interactions. We also touched on not being a stalker by staring at her for too long. Lastly, we discussed the importance of recognizing that she is not an alien. The golden rule is a simple one: respect. Respect for her space, her comfort, her personhood. It's about being truly attentive and genuine in your approach. Don't forget to subscribe if you had any value from the video. With these tips in mind, you're well equipped to approach women with respect and confidence. Remember, the key is to be respectful, attentive, and genuine. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.